That's more than I can say for the next film.
Yes.
The Warriors is one of those movies that isn't successful and it doesn't work, and yet I have to give it its due. It has a strange fascination all the same. We're never convinced by what we see, but still we're curious about what's going to happen next. The movie is a harsh and violent allegory about New York street gangs, and especially about a gang named the Warriors. Now, at the beginning of the movie, the Warriors attend a mass meeting of all the city's gangs, and when the leader of the meeting is assassinated in the middle of his speech, the Warriors are framed for the murder. So somehow they've got to get all the way back across the city to their home turf. There's a bounty on their heads, and every gang and every cop in town is looking for them. Well, they get separated, and one of the Warriors runs into a girl they've kidnapped from another gang.
Hey, wait! Still cops all over the place.
Where's the fox?
Cop grabbed him.
So how come you hung around?
I don't know.
Where'd you get the coat?
You ask a lot of questions.
Don't give me that.
I stole it. Cops are looking for somebody in a pink top.
Real tough chick.
Right, you said that before. Now look, if you still want to get to Union Square, I can show you where to grab the train.
Okay. Come on.
Hey!
Dancing nimbly past the third rail. Those actors don't talk or look like street people, and the movie isn't very realistic. Maybe it's not meant to be. I suppose the actors are players in an allegory that uses the whole city as a violent stage, etc., and so on, and the streets are almost totally deserted. They're empty except for the gangs and the cops, and we can't accept either of those sides as real human beings. They're fighting machines caught in a war of phony symbols. The movie finally becomes so artificial, so stylized, and so mannered that it's more of a distraction than an adventure. We're left with a paradox, though. It's not good, but somehow it's not boring.
Well, I'm with you that it's not a very successful film. I found it actually laughable. Some of the dialogue, I tell you, it reminded me of those old 60s cycle films, you know, where the guys revving up their motors. It was laughable, and then it had these high-flown pretensions. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I think maybe you're asking it to be more realistic, like real street gangs or something. I think the director, Walter Hill, wanted to have some kind of a parable about life in the urban jungle. I could see the parable. I couldn't buy it. I wasn't interested. I thought the film was really a waste of time.
Well, I did think it was a waste of time, too, and I don't reward a film particularly because of its high-flown intentions. I also agree that the New York City gang fight film, The Warriors, is destroyed by overwrought symbolism and is more laughable than frightening.